G'day guys, right, so we're in a brand new van that, this is a couple's van. They're travelling around Australia from New South Wales. They contacted us on the way around their trip, and they're actually going to they've been spending quite a bit of time in Western Australia. So they contacted us about 6 months ago with a few problems with their quite a substantial system that they got from the manufacturer of this van. So they bought this van with an off-grid package from the manufacturer. It came with 450 amp hour battery, lithium battery, came with a Red Arc 3000 watt inverter. It came with a BM Pro system as well, a lithium compatible BM Pro system with a Mini Boost Pro. So what they were reporting back was that they were just running out of power. So they were not able to keep up with their energy usage with what they had. So they've got four solar panels on the roof of, we believe they're 200 watt panels, so 800 watts. The BM Pro can take in 600 watts, and the manufacturer wired the Mini Boost up with some solar as well. So two things with that is that they didn't have a shunt built into this system, so they didn't have the BC300 that should have been installed with the BM Pro system. So they were never actually able to monitor how much energy usage they were getting. It was just relying on the DC outgoing of the BM Pro, so any lights or pump or the fridge or anything like that that was being used at the time. And then they were running out of battery, so the batteries were going flat and they didn't know. So the other problem that they had as well was that because it's the Red Arc 3000 watt inverter, they have a manual changeover switch which is up there on the wall, and the way the manufacturer wired it up was a way that you turn your inverter on and the battery charger comes on at the same time. So they always have to lift the seat up and turn the battery charger off once they turn their inverter on. So they only had one RCD. So the changeover switch up on the overhead cup just up here had only one RCD. So we've added in an extra RCD and rewired the 240 volt as well, so that they don't need to switch off their battery charger anymore when they've turned their inverter on. They can just turn their inverter on when they're off grid, and all their 240 comes on at the same time. So on top of that, what with this particular device, this is actually a 30 amp charger, but it's only a 30 amp charger when you've got solar connected to it as well. So it works in a way that it shares between vehicle charging and solar. So realistically it's a 20 amp charger on DC-DC from the vehicle, and it's a 10 amp charger on solar. It sort of works like that. So at best they could ever get was about 50 amps of charge, and that's just not enough for the setup that they've got. They've got quite a lot of capacity here. It's 450 amp hour. They've got 3000 watt inverter. So what we've done is we reused their batteries. We relocated their batteries to a different seat compartment. They were already underneath this seat here. Everything was located in this seat. So we relocated the batteries to the other side. We also recabled the batteries. The batteries had cabling which was undersized for the inverter. We also rehashed the other side of the seat so that now they've got an EnerDrive DC-DC under there, which is potentially a 50 amp charger if you've cabled it properly. They've got two 40 amp MPPTs, because what we did is consolidate all of the solar panels on the roof to one of the 40 amp MPPTs and put in an extra 400 watts on top of that to another MPPT. So they've got now 1200 watts of solar on the roof. We also took all the monitoring and battery charging functionality away from the BM Pro system, and we put in a Cymarine system. So now they can actually see how much energy they're using, how much battery they've got left. They can see how much is coming in from each part of the solar. They can see how much their inverter is using. So now the system is much more user-friendly. Also, one last thing, sorry. The manufacturer never installed the remote switch for the inverter. So previously, the owner had to actually open this cupboard door, switch the inverter on down here, close the door, and that gave them the ability to run their 240 volt appliances off grid. Doesn't sound like much, but it is pretty annoying when you spent, you know, upwards of $130,000 on a caravan with an off-grid package. So all in all, what we've done is cleaned the system up, made it more functional, made it more compliant to the standards, given them more monitoring, and given them some usability with being able to turn their inverter on and off. So all in all, it's been, you know, I guess one of the things we get asked a lot is, should I take this package from the manufacturer, should I not? My standard response to that is no, don't. If you want a proper functioning off-grid system that you know is going to work, go and see an off-grid specialist once you pick your van up. Just take the standard package from the manufacturer. There aren't too many manufacturers of caravans out there that have off-grid specialists working for them. There are a couple, but there aren't many. So 95% of the caravans on the road at the moment that have off-grid packages in them, they've got deficiencies, they're probably not built very well. Let the caravan manufacturer build the caravan, get the off-grid specialist to do the off-grid build. Anyway guys, cheers. Any questions, let us know. Be happy to answer them. Thanks.